going to do is we're going to read a little bit of Elmer, and then we're going to do something called hot seating, where someone sits and becomes Elmer and is going to help us understand how this elephant is feeling. I like to use hot seating so that students can think more deeply about a character and really dig into what is this character feeling? Why is the character making the choices that he or she is making? So I'm going to read a little bit of the story you may remember, and then we're going to try to understand him a little better. So, there once was a herd of elephants.
In hot seating, we ask students to embody a character who is dealing with a particular conflict, idea, or concept.
Now we're going to ask Elmer some questions. I'll start, and if you have a question, you just raise your hand, okay? Elmer, could you please tell us what you're feeling right now?
I'm feeling happy because I'm a different elephant and I have different colors.
Sometimes in a book or in a story, in history, we know the facts. But by hot seating, students can really think about why and understand more deeply what might be motivation for character.
It's a terrific way for them to really have to put into words what they think about something. For students to be successful in hot seating, they have to have some prior knowledge about the content. I'm often thinking through what type of drama-based instructional strategy do I need to have my students do first so that I know they're going to be ready to be in that hot seat successfully.
In our study of feminism, we're looking at some feminist poetry. Right now, they're reading their poems and discussing the ideas in the poem. And then the next task is to create a character based on the speaker in the poem, so kind of a character persona.
A second consideration for hot seating is really thinking about mitigating or managing risk for students. So how do we help them prepare, plan, rehearse before they step in the hot seat so they're going to be very successful?
If you could please, you're going to talk with a partner about why did Elmer go away? What was Elmer feeling when he went away? Okay, so if you two could talk to each other.
Elmer's feeling sad.
As we set up hot seating in our classroom, we also have to think about how we're going to engage the audience. Can they come up with questions that they're going to ask the character or characters in the hot seat? What do they want to know that this character can tell them?
Welcome, every one of you. Some women, they want to be free. They want to do whatever the heck they want. But they are held back by whether it be their culture or their husbands or their family. What would you do if you're in their position?
I would do whatever it took to earn your place in society. I think that no matter what situation you're in, you have a right to be completely equal with whoever you're around.
You've been real quiet. What do you have to say on this matter?
I'm lonely, that's all I have.
I have a question for Naomi. So, without putting your head down, can you tell me why you think you're so lonely? Is that something that you aim for? I mean, you kind of make it seem like you know you're lonely and there's no getting out of it.
It's very important to reflect at the end of the activity. How do we make sure we have time to step out of character and talk about how it went and connect it again back to that larger inquiry or my instructional goal?
She's been single for so long, she just feels like she can't really get out of that hole.
Reflection can allow us to really think about what did we think about, and in hot seating, that's really important because we want to remind ourselves that we learned something.
It's a great way to capstone the lesson and to have them really synthesize and name their learning in the process.